I placed a certain people on a salary, a monthly allowance, and then I realized that I forgot that I had not done monthly as I was to do as we stepped into this year. When I got to know, you know what I did? I did it in arrears. What I was to pay once, I paid it double. As I am talking now, there are ministers of the gospel. Some have aged, retired from work, that I have the passion. Some are already on a monthly salary from my pocket because they have served their generation. And instead of regretting in the evening of their lives that they wasted their earlier years, let somebody rise and be to their rescue. There are channels of the blessing that people don't know. Being a blessing to the less privileged, especially to your world. There are some people for whose reason money must enter our hands. Not because of us, but because they will be stranded if we don't have. Years ago, I told our account officer, and I said, don't pay the airfare for anybody going for the Togo crusade and Ghana crusade. I want to handle, that is for those that the church will pay for. They have a team that will have to go ahead, equipments, instruments, transmission and communication, and all those kind of people. About 11 or 12 are meant to go tomorrow, and you can count the airfare in millions that is to go and come to do 2 countries. And I said to them, I would like to handle it. Tomorrow the first batch, about 11 people will be traveling, and there will be a plane to pick them. Do you understand what I'm saying? And take them there like chief executives. No boarding passes and that. Checking. Is show up and fly. Do you understand what I'm talking about? That has to be done. When the crusade is finishing in Togo, in Lome, Togo, there will not be enough time to do this and that and that. Something has to be ready for people to move on the spot. They will move like that also from there. All that does not happen with speaking in tongues only. You speak in cash.
The reason for finance is impact. That's the main reason for finance, especially when it comes to the gospel. Now look at how he said he placed some retired pastors, on monthly salary or allowance and stuff to help them sustain themselves. It is always easy for people to come outside and say a lot of things about the big pastors in quotes, but there are pastors who cannot even feed, right? Nobody seems to be interested in their issues. Nobody is dragging them, nobody is talking about them, you understand? So they exist, but of course the attention and the focus is on the 1%, because the truth is the pastors you see out there today, the big pastors, are just like 1% of Nigerian pastors. The other 99%, you don't even hear about them. They are the smaller churches, people doing, little here, little there. Just the 1% that you can hear their names, the GOs and the rest, they are the ones dominating the discussion. And people are using them to label all pastors. But then again, kudos to Dr. Paul Enenche for this wonderful gesture.